Hi, this is Rick Larsen, Congressman Larsen here with the weekly recap with Rick. Now normally I take you on a tour of somewhere around on the Capitol grounds to show you something interesting, specifically interesting about the Capitol. But I am really short for time this week. It's been a crazy week and even finding time to walk over someplace. So I've got you in my office, back in my office again, but importantly I'm in front of the airplanes today. Because this week I shared a hearing in the Aviation Subcommittee specifically looking at the need to create more folks who are qualified to fill the jobs that we need in aviation, especially in aviation maintenance and aviation technical work. So we had that hearing on Tuesday of this week, very successful hearing. You'll be hearing a lot more about the steps we need to take to fill these critical jobs in the aviation and aerospace sector. We also passed the first wilderness bill in Washington State since the passage of my Wild Sky Wilderness several years back. The Wild Olympics bill passed in a package out of the House and is over to the Senate. I want to congratulate Representative Derek Kilmer for his work on that. Earlier this week as well, I met with the presidents and the board members of Edmonds and Everett community colleges. These two colleges in Snohomish County provide an important role in both educating students as well as educating the next generation workforce. So we talked a little bit about the role that they're playing in terms of workforce development and the importance of the Pell Grant, the #1 source of federal financial aid, and how that can play a part in helping students get the education they need for the future. Finally, with regards to this week, we passed an important bill to extend the ratification deadline for the Equal Rights Amendment. Washington State, we ratified the ERA 50 years ago, but today we voted here in Congress, in the House, and passed it over the Senate, an extension of that deadline for ratification of the ERA because it is so important to add an Equal Rights Amendment to the U.S. Constitution. This week I'll be back home for about 10-12 days. Just this weekend I'm doing a Briar Community Coffee, so I'll be in Briar on Saturday. Go to social media to look at the details for that. Tomorrow in Everett I will be at Compass Health, and they are building a new supportive housing facility, and I'll be there to help celebrate that very important investment in the housing infrastructure in Snohomish County. With that, that's this week's weekly recap with Rick. I'll see you at home next week. Thanks a lot.